All right, salvete omnes. We'll call this take 2 of Wednesday. You don't know this, but I just recorded an entire video for you over today, and it crashed. So hopefully it won't crash again. And I will probably keep this a little bit briefer than I did last time. So good for you. Yay. Less time listening to me talk at you. So we are looking at our chapter 47 objectives again. And we are reviewing what we did yesterday, what we should have maybe completed for today, which would be, we've looked at our new vocabulary, right? So we're going to be ready for that quiz tomorrow over vocab. Don't forget. Maybe some of you wrote 5 derivatives for extra credit and gave them definitions. That would be worth a homework assignment. Maybe you completed the chapter 47 story worksheet for homework. Hopefully you did. It's only 6 sentences, so it's not too challenging. The infinitives forms extended worksheet, that was just extra practice based on what we did yesterday. And you did the guided notes number 2 yesterday with me in the video. And you also did 47B, which was in the packet. That is included as homework. That's why it's highlighted in red over here. Today we'll be doing Malo guided notes video, which I've filled in most already. So you'll just be copying down basically what I've already written. And you will be also completing the Malo and indirect statement sentences worksheet. And finally, for tomorrow, I'd really like you to try and complete the Chapter 47 pre-quiz, just so that you have an idea of what your quiz or quest on Monday is going to be over. That's Monday, September 22nd. All right, so let's talk about the Malo guided notes. See, I filled this in the last video, so I'm not going to delete it all and do it again. I'm just going to show you what we did. So, Chapter 47 introduces you to a new irregular verb, malo, male, malui, which you can copy down there, which means to prefer. Now, you have already seen 2 irregular verbs that are related to this verb, so it should be fairly easy to remember, and also you should note that it follows a lot of the same patterns as those 2 verbs, which is why we're reviewing those 2 verbs down below before we talk about the new forms of malo, male, malui. The word malo was originally formed from the adverb magis, meaning more, plus the verb wolo, wele, wolui, meaning to want. It's an interesting linguistic fact there. All right, so wolo, to want, has present, imperfect, and future forms as follows. Present is wolo, wis, wolt, wolumus, woltus, wolunt. That's probably the most irregular of the three tenses. Then you have wole bam, which just follows that pattern we would expect, which is the stem vole plus the ending bam. And then bam, bas, bat, bamus, batus, bant, right? So wole bam, wole bas, wole bat, wole bamus, wole batis, wole bant. And for future, it again follows the third conjugation pattern of 1a, 5e. So wolam, then woles, wolet, wolemus, woletus, wolent. So I'll leave that there for a moment so you can finish writing that one down. Hopefully this is coming back to you. This is something you remember learning before. And not totally new and foreign to you. What is this verb wolo? I've never seen it before. Yes, you have, many times. All right, so now we have nolo, which is built off the same pattern, slightly different in the present. Nolo, non-wis, non-wolt becomes 2 words. Nolumus, non-woltus, and nolunt. You'll see that in the second person singular, third person singular, and second person plural, it's 2 words, whereas in the first, third, and third plural, it is 1 word. I'm sorry, first plural, and third plural, it's 1 word. Misspoke. Nole bam follows the same pattern as wole bam. So nole is your stem, plus bam, bas, bat, bamus, batis, bant. And the future is nolam, 1a, 5e, no less, no let, no lemus, no latus, no lent. So again, very similar to wolo, which is handy for memorizing these. And since it just means the opposite, right? To want is wolo, to not want is nolo. It makes sense. All right. Moving right along then. We have malo to prefer. This is our new form, and you'll notice some things about it may seem a little strange. So we have malo is our present first. Then it changes to ma wis, ma wolt, ma lumus, ma woltis, and ma lunt. So that one's maybe a little trickier to remember, but know that the verb always begins with ma. And for first singular, first person singular, it ends with l. First person plural has an L in the stem, and third person plural has an L. Whereas the V's, the wis, wolt, and woltis, are in second singular, third singular, and second plural. All right, imperfect, though, follows that same predictable pattern that we like so much. M-A-L-E plus bam, bas, bat, so male bam, male bas, male bat, male bamus, male batis, and male bant. And the future, again, the 1A5E, malam, males, males, malet, malemus, maletis, malent. So if you want some extra practice for these forms, you can complete 47E on page 222 of the textbook. However, you do have a worksheet over indirect statement and malo on the next page of your packet, and that is due for homework, so I would start there because then you're reviewing both malo and indirect statement, which are things you need to know for your quest on Monday. If there are questions at this point, again, ask a neighbor. Maybe they can answer something for you or clear something up for you. And if not, hold on to them until tomorrow when I am back. This video, as with the other videos, is going to be posted on Schoology under Wednesday, September 17th. And that should be accessible to you on Schoology. Yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, save them for tomorrow. I'd be happy to answer them. All right, valete omnes.